News. I'm Jock Wilson for Bruce Kenyon. As you probably know, the Notley government has introduced a new dental fee guide to bring the province in line with other Canadian jurisdictions. Now, a provincial review of the dental fees earlier this year confirmed prices are apparently 20% higher in Alberta and growing faster than anywhere else in Canada. I wanted to talk a little bit about this morning. Dr. Michael Zook is a Red Deer-based general dentist. Dr. Zook, how are you this morning?
I'm surviving, as I said.
You are surviving. So what do you think of what the Notley government has done in regard to dental fees?
I believe it's a big mistake to pretend that there's no fee guide. The Dental Association has surveyed dentists every year, and they produce a fee guide that is the average of the dentists surveyed, and they secretly sneak this fee guide to the dental plans to use in their own calculations. So the simple step of just taking that average fee guide and posting it so the public can see it is the simple answer. It would have taken about 1 hour to get this done about a year ago. And I have no idea why they're pretending it's such a big deal to make up this fee guide. They have a fee guide, they're just keeping it secret.
So Dr. Zook, why are we paying more in Alberta?
Alberta is obviously a province where everything costs more. Rent has skyrocketed. There's a shortage of dental staff. Hygienists and assistants are paid more. We've been complaining about a shortage of hygienists for 30 years since I graduated, and I'm trying to find dental assistants is unbelievably difficult. They've extended the programs for both hygienists and assistants. Alberta costs have gone up as well due to the exchange rate. A lot of our materials come from the U.S. and the other issue is competition is stifled because the advertising guidelines are extremely restrictive, and if we try to offer any limited discounts or sales, we get beaten up by the authorities.
So what can dentists in Alberta do about this? Is there anything you can do about this?
Well, dentists, in my own office, what we did, I looked at the fees a few years ago and I said, wow, it's getting too expensive to come in for cleaning and checkup. So I reduced the fees, I reduced the salaries for a hygienist, and of course they were upset. But, it just got to be an issue where I couldn't justify the cost for the average person coming in. So I didn't advertise these reduced fees. I just, made a point of doing it. If people shared it by word of mouth, that's fine. But we noticed our practice did better through the recession. You would have thought we'd be struggling like a lot of offices, but if you don't accommodate for the changes in the economy, well, then you're just going to get stung. You probably would notice that Porsche dealerships would be selling less Porsches in a downturn, but doing very well when oil prices go back up again. So dentists have to be responsive to what's going on in the local economy.
Yeah, glad to hear that you have survived through this recession, because I have heard from some Calgary dentists that, obviously their numbers are way down. People are losing their health packages and their benefits packages, and obviously the first thing is going to go is probably that trip to the dentist.
Well, some people were rushing in because they were running out of the plan, but things are coming back a little bit now, but we still have this big issue with advertising restrictions and limits on competition. So it's all these things can be fixed, but it's not going to get fixed with this artificial fee guide, because it's actually going to cause an increase in patient balances, because dentists aren't going to reduce their fees to match this NDP ADA&C fee guide that they come up with. There's going to be a higher difference. The insurance companies will reduce the coverage, and then basically the public loses again. 3/4 of the voters are going to get higher bills. And this is not the answer.
No, it just seems like it always hits us in the pocketbook. Dr. Zook, really appreciate your time this morning. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Dr. Michael Zook, a Red Deer-based general dentist, talking about the new dental fee guide. This is the Morning News. It is 6